So guys, I'm back in the shed. Night 2 on the river sluice build. Went and bought myself some aluminium grinder discs or multi-purpose discs. Went and got the grinder from the farm. So I'll get to it. It's going to cut out obviously what I said in the last video, these ridges down here and down here, and I'll cut that one off as well, flatten that middle one out. Decided I'm definitely going to make that clean up sluice, and hopefully I can flatten this one out enough to make it into the river sluice. So I'm just going to cut the corners out so I can flatten them right off. And battery's gone flat on me, I think. Yep. Oh, I hope one of these other ones is charged. It's got one bar, that's dead flat. Okay. They're all flat. I have to charge one up. Alright guys, I'll let the battery charge up for about half an hour. Got another one on the charger now, and there's another spare one sitting there, but it's not charged. I don't have another charger for it. So, alright, this one should last. If it doesn't, I'll go grab the other one. So I'll get to it. Well, I'm really glad I bought 2 blades. Damn it. Blade's already buggered. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. Almost cut through on this side. Need to put the other blade on to finish it. So start on this one. As much way down here as I can. I won't be very far because that blade is really, really deep. So I just dropped it down, and I reckon it might actually be easier to cut this way than the way I was doing it, just because it's got a point on the ridge. As much time with this blade as I can, and change it over to the other one and do the other side. think I got about as much as I can get out of that blade. Time for a new one. New blade's on. Let's finish cutting. Turns out these batteries don't last very long in the grinder. This one's sitting here, but it's flashing at me. Might have a little bit of juice in it. Nothing at all. Well, better go put another one on charge. So, got the other battery that I just put on charge only 10 minutes ago, but seems to have enough charge. I'll finish cutting off this last 4 or 5 inches that the battery went dead on me in, and yeah, we'll see what we'll do from there. We might even cut this ridge off as well, just to, and then maybe even do the clean up sluice first, considering it's a straighter piece of metal. And I'll roll this one. It's something heavy. I don't know. There's a fair bit of wood in the shed, so I might even stack a ton of wood on it and just see whether the wood will straighten it out over time, and just leave it for a couple of days. Anyway, get to it. So guys, kind of forgot to hit record, and so I'll cut this piece on camera. It doesn't really matter, I suppose. So we've got a nice piece here for the clean-up sluice. Good wonky piece, but piece that we're going to make work. The room sluice. We got various other bits of scrap aluminium that we'll find uses for eventually. Maybe I may do another couple of projects. So what I'll do is I'll probably stick this one up here out of the way. Put some measurements on this piece and try and roll it flat. If I can't get it flat tonight, or even in the next 2 days, what I might do is start on the clean-up sluice, because I think I actually need that more than I need this, because I have the trap anyway. So this is just a trial thing. See if I can make one. Show you guys how to make one, if it works, and test out that dream mountain. So guys, I'm standing around thinking about how I'm going to straighten this thing, and started hitting it with the brick. I don't know whether you can see it. This brick here. Started hitting the edges with the brick. Hand kind of hurts now, but you get over that. Essentially straightening alright. I jumped on the creases a bit. I need to turn it over and jump on this big crease that's running along the middle of it. But I got a hammer. It's not really the greatest hammer in the world, but what I might do is when I'm at work tomorrow, I might grab a rubber mallet and bring the rubber mallet home and see if I can do it with a rubber mallet, because it seems like it'll work a lot better then. So I've just been hit it with this hammer. Seems to actually be working really well if I stand on it, put my weight over it and just hit it flush with the concrete. Hit it really nice and hard. And so I'll just give it a few taps and it sort of drops the kinks out of a bit. The only thing I can think of is I'm actually squashing the metal a bit and pushing it out, but I wouldn't run it too much. It looks pretty good at the moment. Main crease along the middle is almost gone. The car should fix that. So this little corner to do, and then it's nearly straight. Well, it'll be bowed, but it'll be straight in the sense it won't be kinked up. Too kinked up anyway. It's coming along nicely. Alright guys, so Dad came up and had a little bit of a dig at me because he's actually a qualified panel beater and I wanted to see what all the noise was. Yeah. You told me I was hitting the metal way too hard and I was just going to bow it all out. So I think I'm going to listen to him with all the experience he's had with metal work and panel beating. So I'm going to go a little bit easier on the metal, but still give it a good whack. Really not as easy to bend when you're not hitting it as hard. It does seem to be bringing out the creases a fair bit better. It becomes a lot flatter, a lot faster. Too bad all Dad's panel beating tools are all in at work, because we could have used those. Make life a lot easier. Might do a little bit more tonight and then head inside. It's starting to get pretty cold, so guys, I'm done for tonight, but this is the result. We have a piece of metal. You can still see the creases in it, but if you look at it from this angle, it's nearly straight. It's not too bad. So I'll keep working at that for the next couple of nights, just straightening it out, really getting it nice and flat, and then we can start bending it up and actually making a sluice out of it. So guys, I was just doing some measurements after I went off camera just to make sure my sluice is going to be, you know, what I want. And the measurements I've got down, I need a 51 centimetre wide piece. So if I go over to this one, which is a big piece we've just been flattening out, it's actually, where is it? Can't even see it. 83 centimetres wide. So it's far too wide for the sluice I wanted anyway. But, so I need 51 centimetres, so 10 centimetres on each side. This one here is 52 centimetres wide. If I completely flatten that and take the edges off it, it would be 51 centimetres. Actually, it'll probably be a little bit wider. It's probably going to be about 55 because of the bow in it. But even still, instead of making a clean up sluice out of that, I reckon we're going to make the actual sluice out of that, because it's supposed to be 120 centimetres long, or 1.2 metres, and the measurements on this at the moment are, what do we got? 148 centimetres. So I reckon it'd nearly be worth making the sluice out of that and making a much bigger clean-up sluice. Still make it really narrow, so still, you know, might only have a rough guess here. Just have a look at some numbers. Maybe a 15 centimetre, or even maybe even 12 mil or 12 centimetre channel, and actually make a couple of pieces to it. I don't know, let me know your thoughts. I'm going to have a think about this one now.